Welcome back, guys. Today we're headed all the way down to Thomaston Dam in Connecticut. It's about a 2.5 hour drive, and on the kind invitation of Michael, the guy who bought my beta cross trainer. You may recall that Michael is from Brooklyn, which I find fascinating. He's got a crew with him as usual: Dave on a beta cross trainer, Cass on a beta cross trainer, Kevin on a KTM 250, and Luca on a Honda 125. When I finally showed up, this is what I found. Michael smoking, of course, Cass on the left, Dave sitting on the tailgate, and Luca rocking the tank top. Michael, Cass, and Dave all on beta cross trainers. It was like the cross trainer Mafia. For my part, back on the KTM 200.
What made you bring the 200?
I haven't ridden it in a while. Very quick road ride over to Thomaston Dam, and what a nice riding area. I gotta say, this is a great place to live.
Fine. It's always like brand new places, you don't know what's coming.
That's awesome. That poor bastard, he was kicking it for like 10 minutes before he got here. Alright, I'm glad we finally got Luca's bike started there, and it ran fine for the rest of the day, just getting it going. Here we are doing the usual sort out of who goes first, second, third, fourth, fifth, the pecking order. Right into the trails here at Thomaston Dam, and man, they are awesome. A little bony and dry today, but nice flowing stuff, some real technical sections, uphills, stream crossings. Really a fun day. Been a while since I was out on the 200. The motor is frisky, and it's a little skittish up front. The 300 definitely more planted. Not sure which one handles better. Maybe a tie. But it wasn't long before I got into trouble. It didn't take long. Didn't take long at all. You watch the front end here, get a little deflection off a rock there, and boom, that was it. Couldn't bring it back. Lights out.
What happened?
Fell down.
Fell down. Other side. So
once I got the grass out of my helmet, it was back to business, and trying to calm down just a little bit. But the 200 just makes you want to go. Open that gas. Hit those jumps. I've only ridden here once before. It was many years ago, so there were a lot of surprises, like that little downhill right there. Just come around a corner and all of a sudden the trail is not at all what you expect, which made for an exciting day.
the bike's kind of letting me ride in. I'm not riding the bike. Oh, I can, yeah. It's all right, I'll get over it.
There were a lot of fast, sandy sections like this at Thomaston, which were really cool for us because where we ride, I mean, it's basically all rocks almost everywhere. This was a nice treat.
You alright? Shaky right now, Luca?
Out of shape. I don't know why. Out of shape and in a major way. You know, I said at the time I didn't know why, but I've had a chance to think about it, and I believe it's because I sit at my desk all day and don't get any exercise. That's my theory for now, anyway.
How you digging that?
I love it. I love this bike, dude.
It's really great to hear Michael raving about that cross trainer. As I've discussed before, it is really a nice bike, very well set up. The AMP damping, the Lucky Fork insert, that is a mean machine, especially for rides like this one. I am confident he is going to enjoy that for quite a while. See, everybody stopped here taking another break. It was just trying to keep the group together, all different ability levels, and we stopped right before this little climb here, which is always kind of intimidating. You know, you watch everybody tackle the obstacle in front of you, and then finally it's your turn and you're in 8th gear.
The other side's even better.
It's a little too close.
That's alright, we're friends. Yeah, the river side of this place is fucking wide open. Whoops, it's fucking amazing. Love it.
That is definitely Luca, and no surprise, he's named after Luca Catalora, factory rider.
I need a fucking Gatorade.
After a short break, we hit the stairway to heaven. Kevin demonstrates the correct line for us.
So the left one I'll show you. You just go straight, but you gotta go fast.
That's a hard no for me.
Mike's like definitely afraid of heights. Fucking son of a bitch. That was the commitment line.
Right here, right here.
You got it, girl, you got it.
I'm friends with him, but he's gonna turn it into a supermoto.
Well, if he wants to sell me the wheels, I need to when the guy has stuff.
I'm going to follow you for a while. Well, you can see with your own eyes, Michael is doing quite well on his cross trainer. Suspension is really up to snuff. I'm following him on the KTM 200, and I mean, he's pulling just fine, getting over all these obstacles, in control, standing up. Well done. That's a well-sorted bike you got there, my friend. Greasy little riverbed coming up here, slight uphill, rocks in all the wrong places, and really not a lot of grip. You got to get momentum on the dry parts and let it carry you right over the greasy stuff. If you have momentum, you sail right through, and if you don't, well, you know what happens.
I mean, it looks like I could like lug up and I don't need to be in second for this, right? In between those rocks where Kevin just went, right? Okay, yeah, in between those two.
Yeah. All right, so Cass is going to take a whack at it. Good momentum at the base of the climb, carries it up. I think there's a little traffic jam up there, so she holds up for just a second. And when she finally gets going, she hits Dave's rock.
Dude, I gotta buy one of those. An XTrainer? I want one. These are so fucking nice.
The Cross Trainer really is that good. What a great package, especially with the suspension done. I know I keep saying it, but the stock suspension is crap. You need the good stuff. AMP will get it for you. For my part, on the 200 here, keeping up with Rich and Remy, having a great time. About to pull off some real hero stuff. So I think at this point in the ride, we're maybe an hour and a half, hour and 45 in, and like the wheels are kind of coming off. Shit's hard.
Huh?
So that shit is hard.
Yeah.
And then you have to jump back on, you jump back off.
If you're in a bad mood, I'll just ignore you. And my charming personality always wins the crowd over. You know that, Nate.
I need a minute.
I need a minute. All right, time to take the gloves off and take a little break here, maybe get some water. The next section coming up, man, thank the Lord for E-Start. Check this out. I somehow managed to kill the bike and restart it twice. First, right before crossing a stream, and then right in the middle of a stream. Yeah, E-Start saved me from taking a bath in that little stream there. Then as we climbed up the side of this trail, man, the dust was thick. It was just kind of hard to see, and, you know, even started to get a little hard to breathe.
Oh my god, I got so much dust in my mouth.
This little fire road was a nice break, a couple big puddles to wheelie through, and it fed into a little loop out with a hill climb. Pretty short, but a lot of fun. We spent some time screwing around on this thing. This section here is like the return loop, very different from the ride out. A lot of flowing, sandy trail like this, but a bunch of whoops too. I couldn't see anything. It was totally terrifying. I'm surprised I didn't go spearing off into the woods, but remember, this is the stuff that Luca was raving about. It's actually pretty fun.
Like I said, when you're in the middle of the pack, you have no idea once those whoops hit in, and you're usually going too fast, so there's really nothing you can do but go faster and lean back.
The trail flattened out when we got to the valley floor, and you can see all the bushes and weeds and stuff growing in close to the trail. Made for a really exciting ride. Got to play a little cat and mouse here with Rich. I had a lot of weight on the front end, which was great, gave me more confidence through these tight turns. I kind of thought the trail would be the same all the way through, but it kept throwing a ton of variety. You see there's a bunch of water here, there was some whoops, little rock gardens, some G-outs. It was really cool. I'm doing my best to keep up with Rich here, but I gotta say, the long ride down and the long ride back, these trails really are worth it. It's a lot of fun.
You never know, there's a few little kids coming by.
Okay.
I thought I was a hero. I hit one of those whoops pretty hard.
Turns out you weren't a hero.
I crashed pretty gloriously. My knee guard is definitely not on.
Oh,
You
fix
okay?
it?
Nope, I'm not fixing it. I'm like done. I'm toast.
Is that Power Gel?
Yes, fucking power gel.
You want to be
Let's
a
go.
champion?
Oh yeah. I might have Yari fingernails after this because that was it's already purple.
We only has 9 toenails.
We done talking about
fingernails? Or?
Yes.
At the end of all those trails, there's a little play area with a couple of ovals, which are great for, like, if you want to ride around and completely embarrass yourself with your lack of skills. You know, it's right. You can do it right in front of everybody. That big wall off to the right-hand side, that's the dam. Pretty cool. In the middle of it all, there's this giant rock. It's probably 40 feet, 35 feet high. You know what that means. Hard enduro section. Notice when I get started here, heart rate 137. Stay tuned. You can see Rich taking the smart man's line, which goes to the right and down the rock. That thing in front of me is it's probably 65 degrees, but then I realized, wait a minute, I can go to the left.
I'm your doctor when you need on some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man.
All right, time to gasp for air, max out your heart rate, and start pushing. They say what goes up must come down, but you notice they never say that what goes up must come down without crashing? What's going on, guys?
Impressive, my friend.
From there, it was a quick trip back to the house. When we got there, the host busts out a power washer for us.
Almost like it takes the skin off.
Next thing you know, he's grilling burgers and dogs for us. Unbelievable. Deviled eggs, chips, beer, the whole 9 yards. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much for showing us the trails, and we look forward to bringing you up to New Hampshire and Massachusetts for a nice 2-day ride. See you soon, guys. Stay safe.